working in a particular organization. What you can do, however, is you can show your employer that with this kind of flexibility, you're able to deliver more value to the organization and save them more time. For example, there's been a lot of conversation about working from home. It has its advantages and its disadvantages. And as a result of working from home, so many people have come up with all sorts of apps that they can use to connect with workmates who are working virtually. Yeah. And that's how Zoom and all these other softwares have come up. But what that does is that when somebody is working from home, if they can be productive, it saves the organization a lot. It saves you lunch. You don't have to buy lunch for the employees. They're at home. It will even save you space, because when you have people in a specific space, they need to eat, they need to use the bathroom, you have the AC. The AC has to be running the whole day. There are certain costs it saves you as an organization. So you have to ask yourself, what is the trade-off? Having these people in this space together, or having them working from wherever they work and being more efficient. Those are the things you have to discuss and agree on.
Well, Jeremy, that's a good one. But the point here, there's a certain also situation we're dealing with where a person is working from home and their productivity is not coming
very low.
They're not being very productive. You're waiting for this work and tasks given to them to be delivered, and it's not coming on time. Yeah. And on the other side of the fence is the client who is saying, I need this at this time.
Yes.
I don't have it in this time. Your contract will be cancelled, or we shall defer your contract, or we shall deduct from your contract.
Yep.
How do you deal with that? And there's that. Many organizations haven't yet, sort of like figure that out and how to deal with it. Big corporations perhaps are doing that. Yeah. How do you make sure that the person that you are employing, that you want to work out from home, continue to be more creative and more productive in their workspace from their sitting room, without them having to cheat you the hours that you're paying them a week or a month?
So the question is, do you pay for time or you pay for output?
That's another thing. You've got into that point where they say, you are not seeing you in the office in the morning, and the person is saying, but I have come and finished my job. Whether I start at 4 o'clock, what you're interested for is I have finished this job.
Yeah, because you see, I can come to work.
Yes.
And this is what happens in many offices. Yeah. Somebody walks in 8 or 8:15, or someone's supposed to be there like 8:30. Yes. They'll come in like 8:45. Yeah. Then they'll make tea between 8:45 and 9. Okay? Then they will send the tea girl, or they'll run to the nearest supermarket to buy some samosas and chapati. Okay? Then they will have tea. Then those days people used to read the morning papers. So they'll read the morning newspaper. Yes. Okay? Or they'll go onto Facebook, or they'll go to ESPN to check the results of Leeds versus Manchester United previously, and and follow what's happening and rewatch the highlights of the game and have conversation amongst themselves
before they start working on your time.
Now they came at 8:30.
Yes.
In that time, they've used the internet, they've made tea, they've turned on the computers,
they've gone to the washroom,
and flashed, and then they'll start work. 8:30. 9:30, 9:30 or 10.
1 hour of just
1 hour later. Okay? Now, in some government offices, I'm told, people even put their jackets on their seats and go
away and do other things.
You see?
We've seen those.
So they say, he's in the building. He's in the building. Okay?
Yes.
So now, that is organizational culture. Okay? So you can have somebody in. He has clocked in. But this person, when he arrives, he clocks in and says, I was here at 8:15.
Because the culture says you log in whenever you
log in. Yes. But for 1.5 hours, that person has been doing everything else except what brought them to work.
Wow. So how do we deal with this going forward?
Alternatively, you have somebody who is seated at a computer at 7 a.m. in his pajamas at home. He hasn't even bathed, he hasn't brushed his teeth, but he's doing work at home.
And files are coming.
Files are coming, work is coming in, and the person is at home. You see? Those are two categories of people. You can also have another category of somebody who is at home but is struggling to deliver. Why? Because this person has not mastered the skill of self-productivity and self-discipline. So it's really a balance between those things. Every individual needs to learn how to